do. Okay, so we're down one person for a little bit, but he'll join when he is able to. Welcome back. This is going to be session 10 of the game, titled Smoke on the Horizon. So, before we get going, who wants to hit us up with the recap?
It's gonna have to be somebody else but me.
Okay, well, after our misadventures 2 episodes ago in the ruins, we did search the ruins a bit more, found a treasure chest at the lake side. It had a magic bracer, which we don't know what it does, but we know it's magical, or at least very, very heavy. And we got a lot of money and coins and platinum and gold. We returned to the village of Wraitha, where we humbly declined the reward that the tavern keeper was going to give us, so that they could use that funds to go and kind of rebuild their village after they finally got a good night's sleep for the first time in way too many years. We then went on our merry way after also hearing that we should not travel through the mountains because a rock lives there. During our travels, we found a trio of boars. They were tearing up some caravans, but they didn't seem to care about us. So we got past them safely. As we did get closer to the city of Sarguinius, Saracana, sorry. Saracana. We did find some poisonous plants that we were able to escape and not battle. And then we made it to the village, or city. Made it to the tavern, the Hound's Keeper, as they call it. We kind of go in that old Western style, just kind of throw the doors open, go to get ourselves some drinks, and we apparently have made some people upset inside here, or they just don't like newcomers. And the doors get locked behind us, and we are now face to face with a bunch of werebeasts.
Indeed. They seemed pretty suspicious when you said where your destination was.
Yes.
So, to remind everyone of the arrangement here, you guys were sitting at a table, and some of these guys that you're now getting into are sitting at their own table. However, Zathamor decided to go over there and join them at one point.
Yes, I did.
And the barkeeper strode over to the door and has locked it, of course. So, that means we'll be starting off with a good old round of initiative.
Hooray.
Never say there's a locked door in front of a rogue.
Also, for note, Kilik and Tuti are quite drunk at the moment.
Oh, right. The drinking contest they did, yes.
So as this fight gets started, they are a little wobbly and a little unsteady on their feet.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Do
All
not
right.
say
Blah,
blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wow. Hey, Tootie, me and you ain't doing shit this game, man.
Oh, let me roll initiative. Oh, no. I don't think
No.
any of us
No,
are.
no.
We'll get some
Okay, there you go, Ragmir.
music going for you guys.
Wait, did I roll initiative?
No.
Not yet.
Maybe you are drunk.
I'll roll
There
for
you
the
go.
NPCs, then I'll roll for
Oh,
Callum.
God.
No,
Okay. Who would like to control Callum since Keith is away for the moment?
I can play him.
Value out
I've
of our
played Wizard before, pretty much.
Oh, I've never
Unless
played
somebody-
Wizard.
Unless somebody else wants to do it, I don't mind. I just mean I can.
No, I'll fucking over somehow.
Okay.
All right.
Murder.
Right. I will control Callum then.
As the last thing you heard was the barkeep mentioning that perhaps you would give them a straighter answer if they kind of beat it out of you and changed into his lichen form. At the same time, the others around the table also changed into their own forms. Whelan, the really scrawny elven man who had gone out and delivered the letters that you had come here to deliver, to the villagers have turned into this almost like bipedal rat-looking creature, and the two people beside him have turned into bipedal boar-like people. Ragmir, before you launch yourself into the fray, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Let's see. Okay.
Mhm.
Perception.
As you are the first one to. All right. So as these guys begin to stand up and change into their forms, none of them appear to be wearing or wielding any weapons. They have not drawn anything. Even though some of them definitely have knives, they seem that they're gonna handle this as a bar brawl of sorts.
Okay. Sophisticus.
It is up to you how you wish to respond.
Lay the glove down. Challenge him to a duel.
Well, it'd be a little harder since I ain't got regular gloves. I just got gauntlets.
Okay, so yeah, don't slap him with a gauntlet, please.
No, we gotta do the Robin Hood Man in tights.
Yep.
Is that technically considered an unarmed strike?
Challenge you to a duel.
Do here. Oh no. I don't see. Okay. I'm gonna put guidance on Helion. Oh, no, hang on. I don't. Helion, sorry. I'm thinking names again.
Yes, this is Halion.
Yes.
Tap him on the shoulder. Grant him guidance.
And then that's it.
Not bad.
I ain't got much as a bonus action.
I could use it because that's what fucks me over is the ability checks.
All right.
Yep.
You said that was it for your turn?
Yeah, I have nothing else I can really do.
Okay, then we move on to Callum for whoever is controlling him at the moment.
I will do Callum, but I'm not sure if I can.
Just set the place on fire.
Yeah, I can't move him or anything. The token's locked to me.
Oh, yeah, 1 second. I can fix that.
Okay. I have his stat sheet pulled up on the D&D Beyond too. I can't mark off it used, so I'm just gonna keep track.
No,
Anyway.
I can give you permissions to him.
Oh, okay, that'd be awesome. That'd make it so much easier.
There we go. If you exit out and then open it back up, you should now have complete control.
All right, let's see. Logging back in. Oop. Yep, I got it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So we've already established this is gonna be a fight, right?
I mean, so far,
Kind of.
they seem ready to duke it out.
Callum is gonna go ahead and oh wait. No. Stop. No. We're a unit now. Stop.
We are one.
It's making me move them together, and I only have one selected. Why?
Hit escape.
There we go.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
got it. Yeah. I'm just gonna move Callum over here. He's gonna squeeze behind. He's just gonna chill right here. And he's gonna hold an action. He's gonna hold an attack spell. He's gonna wait for somebody to make the first move because it seems like everybody's prepared to fight, but I'm not ready to kill people unless they attack first.
Okay.
Callum doesn't seem like the guy to attack me.
All right. Then in that case,
Hold an action.
the first one to do much of anything is this werebore next to Zathamor, who begins to grow in size until he's standing kind of above you, Zathamor, and he goes, "Come on, we just want to ask some questions," and he tries to grab a hold of you. He is making a grapple check. So this will be a contested strength check.
He'll probably beat me on that, but we'll see.
Possibly. Oh,
Am I doing this an ability check or a saving throw?
this is a contested check.
Okay, perfect.
Well, he crit, so.
Can I
He snapped your
reaction that?
thumb in half.
Reaction
Yeah.
to
For Halion?
silvery barbs?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
So, does that mean he has to re-roll it?
Yes,
Yeah.
he gets to re-roll the d20, and you have to use the lowest of the two rolls.
10-4. Still beats him by 1, even with the lower check.
Damn.
Okay.
He just kind of like
I'm all, no.
clamps his arms around yours, and just tries to just hold you still. And that is all he does this turn. You, for the moment, are restrained. But it is your turn.
Cool.
I tried.
I think. Nice. No, he's restrained my arms, my hands, so I'd have to fight Brad back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't do anything that requires.
Headbutt him.
I know. I mean, I could kick him, sure, but I don't see the need to yet. I think I will hold my action to do an unarmed strike if he attempts to actually do me damage.
Harm.
Do me harm. Yep.
Okay. All right. You are holding your action then. Killick. You're a little woozy and unsteady on your feet, but you know that a fight has broken out.
Keelik's gonna jump on the table and look
Oh,
over there.
we're gonna have to make a check for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's
You're
do that.
drunk.
Make me either athletics or acrobatics check at disadvantage for me, sir.
Okay. Ah!
Surprisingly, even in your drunken state, you are able to gracefully, well, just full on jump right up on top of the table and manage to keep your balance once you get up there.
I accidentally kick off a couple of the whatever the food was that was on there.
Yeah, some of the
That's
plates and cups that you guys were drinking or eating from just scatter over onto the floor, spilling their contents everywhere.
I'll point at the board like, "Hey, you leave my monk alone," and then I'll kind of like stumble down, and then I'll take a swing at him.
Oh, great. Keelik's the mirror guy.
I-
Hey!
I like to think you like did this badass jump on the table, said that, and you went to the other table and you kind of did like the little kid thing where you like slowly navigate your way down.
Right, like put your hands down in front of you and like slowly step down and like ease yourself.
Yeah, I'll just punch at him.
A 21 will hit.
Yeah, punch him. I'm gonna punch him in the snout or his nose.
All right. So you try to smash his face in, and his head just kind of rocks from the impact, and he looks at you. It doesn't appear to have really done anything to him.
And then
Right,
I'll
pissed him off.
just sit down.
Yeah.
That's
There.
my turn.
Nice.
He's a
Tootie,
violent drunk.
you are also pretty comfortably drunk. So what are you gonna do in this situation?
Well, I'm just kind of gonna stumble on over, and I'm gonna shank a bitch.
You
Pulls out his
you are drawing your weapon.
Yeah,
Okay. What kind of weapon do you have? Just a short sword?
I have a short sword. I have some daggers,
Okay.
He pulls out a toothpick and
pistol, a
just proceeds to
crossbow,
stab
a
him.
spear. The whole arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to imagine if 2D pulled the pistol out, he just starts swinging it like a blunt object.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll. A 12. You do hit. He's not really wearing armor.
Oh man, and this is a whatchamacallit, huh?
It
Sneak
would
attack.
technically be sneak attack.
It is a sneak attack. Yay!
Mm-hmm. All right. So here's what happens.
Oh no.
He
You
dies.
you go to stab him in the back, and you're fairly certain, even in your drunken state, that you aimed somewhere that would have been, at the very least, extremely painful. But you very quickly stab a couple of times and before backing off, and you realize you have made no mark whatsoever. Like, you've torn a hole in his clothing, but there is no blood.
Well,
Hmm.
I will. Also
The boar goes,
down.
that tickles.
I just sit down, kind of give up.
So you and Killick just sit on your ass in the middle of the
It's
floor.
just like, yeah, I'm not even like worried. I'm just like looking at my sword, all pouty. I'm like, fucking stab him.
Just having a fucking existential crisis.
I'm just having a fit.
My whole life, pokey things go stab. Why did it stab?
Mhm. Whelan hops up on the table and just kind of like Slav squats down on it so he can look down at you both and goes, "Come on, guys, really? The weapons? We just need you to answer our questions, okay? I just sit right there and chill out, and everything's gonna be fine."
Shut up.
Is it my turn?
It is not quite your turn just yet.
Okay, then I will wait. I was gonna say, can I raise my hand and be like, okay, can you let my friend go?
As you say, you can say that, and as you do so, the other boar comes over and he's gonna try and grapple onto you, Killick, as you're just sitting there on the ground, just kind of grab you and pick you up.
All right. Drunken fist time, baby.
Only a 7.
Yeah, I'm drunken fisting this for sure.
Oh yeah.
I just randomly get up out of the chair, like I was sitting down, and then all of a sudden I stand up and I kind of like hobble around him. Oh.
He went for like the big grab, and as you move out of his way, his arms just like cross over themselves, and he's like, "What? Come here, you!" But that's all he can do this turn.
Everybody's not quite sure if Keelik meant to dodge or if he just stumbled out the way.
Hey, Leon.
That's the trick. Helion is going to take a second and think about what's happening. And I will also, I won't jump onto the table, but I will crawl up onto the table. Like, can we all just simmer down a little bit? We can talk. We can do whatever needs to be done. But I don't think we need violence. I think we're on the same page about that, correct?
Make a persuasion check then.
Come on, can't we just settle this over a pint? No?
I don't give a damn about my reputation.
Yeah. Proceed to go into one of the most badass fucking cap cuts of fucking bad reputation you've ever seen.
pretty good. Pretty good.
If you guys truly don't want to fight, I mean, they'll know I'm telling the truth. I don't want to fight either.
So the bartender, now kind of fully grown, who looks like he was about to leap up onto the table and onto your friend Callum, since he was the one who wandered closest. He stops himself, brings himself up to his full height, and goes, "Fine, start talking."
I'm okay with that. What do you guys need to know? And why the hostility?
Where
Okay.
Where did you come from? Why are you here? Where are you going? Let's start with those three.
So how about this? I ask one, you ask one. We'll just play this little vice versa game. How about that?
I'll say with that persuasion roll, you seem to get across that you don't want things to get violent.
No.
He
We both want answers.
kind of snorts. Fine. First one. Who are you, really?
A group of adventurers brought together by fate, just trying to help. And that is the honest truth.
Okay. He seems skeptical still, but fine. So you said before. What is your question?
What has you all so on edge?
Some people coming through to Lafar, they are not normal.
Well, I mean, I look down at my halfling-sized self and I look up at his lycanthrope self and be like, I don't think anybody around here is really that normal, so can you be more specific?
They... Not natural.
Okay. See, that helps. All right, your question.
Seems to think for a minute. Seems like you might be familiar with some of the types that I mentioned. What are they?
We've ran across a few unnatural oddities out here lately in our travels. Seems like it's stemming from some sort of corruption or darkness of some kind, which is why we're out here investigating to begin with.
While this is happening, Zathamor, you're still being grabbed by this wereboard,
Yes.
and he gets like kind of close, just like sniffing at you, and he seems to like listen. And he goes, "Hey, boss, they're not ticking."
Look, man, I'm glad that you
Ticking.
love
Wait a minute.
holding my hands, but I totally don't swing this way.
You're talking about the mechanicals,
Yeah. All right.
the machines that move like men.
All right, everybody, just settle down. You can put him down now. And the board just kind of like sets you down. You realize he had actually like picked you up, so your feet were off the floor, and he just kind of sets you down.
I'm gonna crawl back down. Damn.
The tension in the room is still there, but they don't seem ready to jump to violence just yet.
I'm gonna walk over, pour myself a pint, and put a silver on the table, and walk back.
He too will kind of walk over and grab a pint that he had been drinking from earlier, and it just like finishes it off in one swig, still in this like half man, half wolf form. Okay. So you're at least normal. Sorry for the scare. We're a little jumpy.
With some of the shit that we've seen, I'm not even worried about it or surprised. Mal, you ever seen one of these? Calls over to Zathamor. Pull out the worm.
Oh, okay. Reach just on my bag, kind of scrounge around inside there, grip it firmly, and just kind of pull it, pop it out.
You pull out the toddler-sized worm that the hag left behind in your previous encounters. When you do so, Whelan like takes a step back and says, "God, that's disgusting. Where did you get that?"
Like I said, we've seen some crazy stuff too, man. I don't blame you guys for being on edge.
The two
That's why
wereboars.
my friends were a little quick to swing on you.
The two wereboars like actually like put their hands up and try to cover their snouts, like it smells awful.
Huh. I mean, I just was being nice and adopting a child that was left behind, but okay, I guess not. Shove it back in the bag.
Yeah, adopts a child that you shoved into a bag for the past 3 days.
Hey, the Mandalorian had Baby Grogu when he was in a bag. It's okay.
You're not wrong, but
Whenever
it
that
doesn't make it right.
Whelan is like, yeah, whatever that thing, you should probably get rid of it. It's evil.
Do you have a place to go abort a child at?
Okay,
Oh my God.
all right.
Beside the point. Anyway, so I think we can tone it down a notch and just discuss this out like civilized people, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Mind if we order another round of food? Points to all the food on the ground. Sorry about that, by the way.
That seems fair. Give me a second. Whelan, bring him up to speed. And he kind of wanders over here and disappears into the what looks to be kind of a larder or kitchen area. Closes the door behind him. And Whelan's like, all right, well, let's everybody just sit down for a second. And he resumes his seat where he was at before things started getting interesting. So there are these things. We don't know what they're called, but they look like normal people, like you guys. But when you get close enough to smell and or to hear them, they're not normal people. They tick and creak and like walking clocks.
We have encountered something similar.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Fought a few of those. Was that still back in hold on, pull up maps. Oh nope, don't have world map anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
hang on, I can fix that. I'll make that navigable.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Lyran. Was it Lyran, right? It was Lyran. We fought those in the basement of Lyran.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. We encountered some of those while we were investigating some poison smuggling out of Lyran.
Interesting. Well,
They carry strange weapons that we've never seen either.
They spit out fire and they shoot metal balls.
Yeah, points at the monk. He could tell you more. He's the one that took the brood of it and deflected one of them somehow.
We've seen some in the forest that, I don't know, they have this weird, like, thing on their back and this contraption that spews forth some sort of, like, toxic gas.
Can I... Oh, I don't have minor illusion. Fuck! I thought I had minor illusion. Never mind. I was gonna try to, like, do a police artist sketch style with him, but I can't. Never mind. Spews foul smoke in the air, you said?
Yeah, something like that. We haven't tangled with them, but we keep watch.
Are they? Have you noticed them doing anything? Are they just guarding? Or
Most of them are just passing by, down the road to Lafar. The others, we'll see them every now and again in the forest. Due to our condition, we tend to stick to ourselves, you know?
fair? All right. So we know they're headed that way to Lafar. Have you noticed anything else odd or any rumors coming out of Lafar?
We haven't heard word from anywhere. The letters you brought were the first correspondence we've had in weeks, maybe a month now.
Oh, shit. Oh no.
Which is very odd because Saracanis is a community of us, and he kind of gestures to the other were creatures around him. It's not as frowned upon here as it is in other places of the world, but it is still potentially dangerous. So we keep to ourselves and we police our own. That's why we don't really expect many visitors to come through. But
Yeah,
we
fair.
are still checked up on by the Ranger General.
Oh,
When was the last time that the Ranger General came through?
He would never come in person, but he would send couriers with letters, and that hasn't happened in, I don't know, 4 weeks? We just thought they got busy or something, but when we stopped getting word from other places too, we figured something was wrong, and we've kept a closer watch on the roads ever since then. In fact, we knew about you guys coming several miles out.
that doesn't surprise me.
So you're the ones that were tailing us.
Yeah, that was us.
Well, let's see. We know the Rangers were dealing with the crocodile, or at least a unit of them were.
But what about you folks? I've told you what we know. What's your deal with these clockwork freaks?
You know, we're not fully sure either, except we know they're doing some terrible shit out here.
I was hired to go kill them, or at least kill one of them.
I just got caught up in the middle of all this, but if I'm gonna make a name for myself, might as well go out in style.
That's one way to look at it. The bartender comes back with a platter of what looks like cheeses and dried meats and begins setting out on the tables for everyone to partake in.
I will sit down, and in between notes, I'm gonna play on my pluck on the lyre while we talk, and I think just a pluck.
The bartender will kind of come over here and like spin a chair around and sit on it where he's facing the back of the chair, kind of put his arms over the
Captain
over the top
America
of
style.
it.
So you got detention.
Yeah, kinda. I could overhear the conversation. So, what's your next plan? What's your next move?
Well, you said those clockwork people were kind of nearby. Guess we probably should go handle that.
I think we're gonna go investigate that and deal with it if necessary.
Seems fair. Yeah, they
And then
come along the road, and we just make sure they don't come into town. But yeah, what Whelan said is true. We haven't heard from the Ranger General or any other place in several weeks. Worrying.
very
Seems-
much so.
It seems to be the Clockwork people had some hand in causing that with this
Yeah.
breakdown of communications.
Seems too much of a coincidence not to be.
They're either cutting off travel between the roads or something fucky's going on in the cities.
Do you have any news in the capital at all? The last that you heard?
Well, that's usually where the Ranger General stays. And he'll send couriers from there.
Okay.
Hmm.
We had a ranger captain that we met.
Yeah.
Not surprising. They go out all the time to check on things in the wilderness. Pretty good at surviving out there, too. They rarely need to come into a town unless something is happening there specifically.
Well, they lost like 5 men, so they were returning back to the capital, but now they're saying that there's no communication out of there at all. That has to be troubled for our friends.
Even if yeah. Even if they didn't make even if they can't get in, though, their survival skills should still.
Something's gotta be happening at the capital then, at the very least. They wouldn't just go silent on us like this, not for a damn good reason.
I'll kind of rub the bullet I have in my pocket that the hunter gave us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're probably right. Just wish I could figure out the bigger picture beyond this plan.
Probably gonna have to
I'm
ask him
going-
yourself.
Gonna tell them about the encounter we had with the crocodile, one of the guardians,
Mm-hmm.
and how it was corrupt and all that, and ask him if he's heard anything like that going on around nearby, or if you might, if he understands anything about it, or can give us any more information on.
The divine beast, huh? I can't say I've heard of anything going on with them, but the closest one that I know of, I think, is further south in the plains.
That's more information than I've read.
He thinks about it for a minute. I've never seen it myself, just heard stories as growing up in the area. Yeah, I think Menwul is down there.
Can you describe what this particular divine beasts, like, what it is, what it's like?
From the stories, let me see. Make a check for him and see what he remembers. I know it's supposed to be a defender of the plains. It's big, but then again, all of the guardian deities are. I think it's got horns. I don't know.
Some sort of plains animal, then.
With horns.
Well, I thank you for that information. That's going to be helpful and valuable to us. confer with the team. So you think we should just investigate? I think our first step, if you guys agree, is to investigate the sightings around here first, and then deal with that if we have to, and move our way up to Lafar. Still? Question
Yeah.
mark?
Yeah, I think that sounds fair to me.
Right. Yeah. Our main objective is to fight back against whatever disruption
Mm-hmm.
there. Maybe we can gather some information on them as well. And I know
Mm-hmm.
they seem to have had something to do with the divine beasts as well.
I don't like going into a fight blind, so the more information we can gather before we have to deal with whatever's happening at the capital will probably be better to a certain extent. Can't be out here dragging our feet either.
Do you guys have any traders in town?
Not like you would be used to. We have a few people who make a couple things to keep the village going. We are self-sufficient. Less risk
Well, I
that
mean-
way.
The only thing we really need to get from here would be just some, if we kept track of it, it'd be like food and stuff. We can buy just all the gear and stuff we need from our headquarters, Lonnie.
What were we looking for? Okay.
Also, Lafar is the closest thing that you could call a town out here, besides the capital. So, they're more likely to have things for sale if that's what you're looking for.
All right.
Just be careful, that's where all those things were going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
They were headed to Lafar and there's an encampment.
Did
Per se, have some of them out here.
did you count how many you saw, or estimate?
I couldn't tell you how many exactly. We didn't really pay attention until 2 weeks ago when we really started keeping an eye out for things. We've seen small groups of them, some of them with carts.
Interesting.
And like I said, some of them looked like normal people.
I wonder if they're. This is going to be Haleon putting on his little tinfoil hat. Conspiracy theory. You think they're swapping them out?
I
Think they're
don't,
making them to look like people and swap them out? Get all conspiratorial on them.
I'm not sure. All I know is that there were some of them that were very much, he kind of does like robot looking kind of movements, which look really weird on his half wolf form. And some of the others, they look normal, but if you were close enough to smell or hear them like we do, they creaked and ticked just like the others.
So there's
If I were one
a
of you,
few
I wouldn't
iterations.
be able to tell the difference.
that's disconcerting.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well,
Well, that'd explain all the surprise attacks in the cities and everything else. They look like everyone else. So that's how they get the supplies, the poison. Maybe through that way. Okay.
sounds like they're getting large scale here. We should hurry and see what information we can gather.
We should, but tonight, is it nighttime? Is it daytime?
It's getting towards evening.
For tonight, I don't think it would be best for us to engage in the nighttime, so I think we should rest.
Well, not without Tootie's acting.
Speak for yourself.
Tootie just laid out on the floor asleep already.
Well, I don't have a whole lot of room, but up the ladder over there, there's places to sleep. He points over to the corner of the room where you do recall there was a ladder.
Seems most hospitable to me.
Yeah, welcome to stay for free as well, given that we, tried to jump you a little bit.
What's some jumping between friends?
Well, really, I thought it was initiation.
He goes, just don't mind the howling at night. It gets like that here.
Huh.
Zathamor, before you leave, the one who was grabbing onto you, he's like, don't worry, I don't swing that way either. And he just kind of pats you on the back as you go by.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Me, I like that guy and he's funny. Well, for now, I'm just going to play my lyre. And anybody that wants to listen is welcome to listen, drink, enjoy the food.
You are playing the lament?
No, my regular lyre.
Okay.
I don't want to make everybody sad.
Okay.
I might play one sad song today.
It's
I just read
perfect
the
for
room.
that. I actually don't see the lyre in your inventory right now. For some
In
reason.
mine?
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Which one? The
Lament.
lament of let me see here.
Lament of Lindalii.
Oh, has my character been imported recently? I think he's on my D&D Beyond character sheet, but I don't think he got put onto this one.
Okay. No. Just, just so you're aware that you do have it.
Yeah. No, I know I have the lament of Lindalii.
Yeah.
Not the fancy harp. Inventory. Oh no, it's not on.
Zathamor, you head over and kind of climb up the ladder, and it's less of a room and more of like an attic space where there has been like thick fur set down as bedding.
Well, a bed's a bed, I guess.
Worse than sleeping on the ground.
Exactly. I'll go make my way to the farthest end of the room, attic, and go lay down up there at that point, so that I'm not blocking others' ways of getting to the nice fur.
Okay. Well, then before everyone goes off to sleep and gets their rest for the evening, is there anything anybody wanted to do or talk about?
Drink more. Yeah.
He
You're-
wakes up to drink more.
Well, I wasn't asleep yet. I was already drinking more.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I walked over to the bar.
He continues to drink. There you go. Then you drink until your eyes become heavy, your sight is bleary, and then you just pass out wherever you happen to fall. Which may be the bedding upstairs, or may just be on the table, just
Well,
face
I
down.
ain't climbing that bitch. I already know it.
In the morning, you're all able to get the effects of a long rest. And then you are free to do whatever you would like to do.
We should see if we can't find some of those groups.
Well, I'll go with you to start tracking them.
Oh.
Wait, what I missed?
Welcome,
Everything.
Keith. So, what you have missed is
They were about to jump us last time.
right. Yes, and they wanted information. And since things did not get immediately too violent from the group, Halion was able to convince them that why don't we all just chill out and have a talk. And they discovered that you were not, in fact, part of the groups of suspicious individuals that they described as like ticking and creaking. They told you guys that they haven't received any word from anywhere, including the capital, which is rare for them, in the last 4 weeks. And that a lot of the strange ticking and creaking people have been making their way to Lafar, though none have come into the village like you guys have.
Gotcha. So it's a mystery, huh?
Mm-hmm. He also mentioned that some of these people look normal, but when they get close enough to hear and smell them, they sound like the normal, like the other ticking and creaking people, and they smell like them too. Gotcha. But they could not tell the difference by sight.
Okay, then, he says.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm also eating my face because I'm tired and hungry.
It's all good. But you got a long rest, and you are now free to continue your journey. Or stick around if you want to stick around, Saraconis. Nothing saying that you have to go.
Sorry, I decided not to save them.
So what's our leads? Do we know where to go or anything?
Where's the capital?
We know we need to go towards Lafar. That is where all the enemies were going.
Okay.
Not that that helps much in terms of the world map. That's all roads lead to Lafar right now.
Yeah, let's consider the map and plot a course, shall we?
Yeah.
So
go down here to the south is the next beast.
Oh yes, that was another thing. Let's see if I can put down like a pin or something, or maybe just a little bit of text. Let's bring that down to like I have to have that obnoxious fucking border. There we go. Menul is somewhere down there in the south.
What is Menul?
It's a second of the legendary beasts.
May or may not have horns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't really know because he had only heard stories growing up, but it is some sort of guardian of the plains. You know that it's supposed to be big, and it may or may not have horns. Sorry, that's actually going to be further south like that.
I kind of was thinking perfect.
I say we still go to the capital and figure out what's going on there first before we do anything else. Or at least Lafar, at least it's on the way to the capital.
Yeah,
It's just like an extra day to go to Lafar.
exactly. And it would help with our overall mission to figure out why the hunter wants everyone gathered at Lafar. Besides, to be rude to ignore Tootie's invite.
Cooties invite.
Hey, my
Assuming
date.
he wants to keep up that that date, so to speak.
Exactly.
Let's go.
So you're going to Lafar?
Yeah, I'm
Or
looking
s-
out for any signs of tracks or anything out of the ordinary or that would stand out as what as the automatons.
Okay. Make a survival check before we get into rolling for random encounters along the way.
Oh
Survival.
God, it's so good. Ugh.
I'm a survivor, baby.
17.
Yeah, survivor.
Well, there are certainly tracks on the path, but these aren't like full-blown maintained roads. They are just paths cut through the jungle and are not exactly very well maintained. And the tracks that you see are often obscured by the tracks of other creatures passing their way through. I will say you definitely see signs of like cart tracks moving along the trails.
It's like we're going the right way then.
And I would say with the 17, you would also know that they would have likely had to have been heavy enough to leave this sort of impression for as long as they have.
So they're trying to get some heavy cargo.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Like would a cart full of wood leave that indention?
If there was enough wood in it.
Okay.
I mean, we know they're here to go and cause chaos and misstrife here.
All right.
Okay. Who wants to roll for the first random encounter as you begin making your way to Lefar?
Who
Whose
rolled
turn
a
is
one
it?
last time? Who was that?
I do not remember.
I think it
I'll
was
do it.
Devin.
I'll do it. I'll
Quick
roll.
side note.
Hmm.
I did something cool, Chris.
Hmm.
I was able to. You know how you gave me that? Like you upgraded my rod and it can cast Storm Sphere.
Yes.
I was able to turn it into. Like I can actually.
Oh, you made it an item. That's cool.
I made it so that it casts it and everything, even though it was just
Oh, nice.
upgraded rod.
Yes.
So like now it's got the whole stealth, like everything for the spell and everything in it. It uses one. It has the attack roll already. Like I did the whole.
Nice.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yes. Also, should mention that, yeah, your items that you had Barden take care of for you are finished by now.
Yay!
After the days of travel. So, Halion, you have your rod, which you've already gotten. Killick, your Ikuwa is now an Ikuwa of the Monsoon Lord.
Yo.
It is effectively a +1 weapon, with the benefit of also adding a 1d6 of lightning damage on a hit.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And Zathamor, your gloves are now effectively spiked Knuckles.
Okay.
That Barden has called Seraph and Fangs. They are effectively a +1 fist weapon with the added benefit of a 1d6 lightning damage on hit.
Perfect.
Cool. License.
Okay. And yes, who would like to roll for the random encounter during your travels?
I do. I do.
Go for it.
Yeah.
D100.
Now it's even titled the right thing.
67. Okay. As you are traveling down the path, you are staying in the more forested area rather than going back into the jungles of the north where it's a lot more humid and tropical, and not going far enough south to get into the more open hills and plains. So as you're traveling, in the evening, just before you begin getting ready to find a spot to most likely throw down your door and rest within the hub for the evening, who is traveling in front of the group?
Either me or Zathamor.
Mm.
I'll say Keelik is.
Okay.
He was
fine.
trying to track.
Then Killick, make me a perception check.
Perception. Perception. That.
Okay. One moment.
Why?
Ah,
through the house
yes.
Shooting.
Shooting? What?
I don't know. It sounded like I heard a gunshot.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
We're fine.
Says,
Hey, dude, it's not at my house. I don't care.
fair.
Okay. The rest of the group, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
No, our characters are to the right. Oops.
Okay.
Okay.
We did pretty good all around.
Mm-hmm. All right. As Killick, as you're leading the group, keeping an eye out, everything seems to be fairly normal. And as night approaches, you decide to rest for the evening. I assume you are using the door, correct?
Correct.
I would like to. No wilderness camping is needed.
Okay. Then at the end of the adventuring day, you are able to stop and go into the hub and rest in your own personal rooms. And you all get a nice long rest.
I guess I'll actually use the sending stone to actually send a message back to our contact. I have not done that in a couple days.
Okay. Honestly, I've kind of assumed, unless
Okay,
said
perfect.
otherwise, that you've been making regular reports.
Okay, then that's perfect. If I don't have to mention that, that's perfect.
Mhm.
I just saw that in my inventory. Was like, oh, I forgot about that item.
Okay. Killick, in the morning, when you open your eyes and go to get out of your bed, whatever that happens to look like, there's a moment of confusion because you can't move. And you look down and there are vines growing and wrapping all around you, tying you to the bed.
Pinky.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Do they appear to have a source, or they're just random?
You kind of like bring your head up as much as you can, and it's actually swamped a good area of your room. It's not just the bed.
Yeah, I'll try to physically unrestrain myself.
Okay.
Am I restrained, or is it just like
You
gently on me?
are restrained. You may
Yeah.
make a strength saving throw to see if you can break yourself out of it. Okay. It doesn't take a whole lot, actually. As you begin to apply some pressure, the vines kind of snap, and you are relatively easy able to work your way free.
So my room's like kind of like similar
Mhm.
to my home, so it's all ice, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, actually, in an igloo would be like, or maybe like something similar to what you would, I guess, maybe a tent or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll step out of the tent to see like what I see around me when I kind of step into the room out of my little tent.
You go to exit the door or what would be the door, like the flaps in your tent, and there is just like one of those bead curtains, but just of
Mhm.
like flowery vines.
What? That's weird. Okay, I'll push past them if I can.
You push past them and you walk out of your personal room back into the hallway of the hub. You look around. Everything's normal. You can see your other companions beginning to also exit their rooms, getting ready to start the day again. Let's say Zathamor, your room is closest to Killick, like right across, and you
Yeah.
open up the door, and you look at Killick, who's kind of standing in the hallway, looking around, and you notice that in Killick's hair there is like these bright pink flowers and vines just kind of like braided into his hair.
These Fae?
Do any of you guys have?
I say nothing.
I'll say, do any of you guys have like plants all over your room? Like, I don't know what's going on with my room. I must have picked up something, and
Hey, can we persuade him that he's crazy? I want to persuade him that he's crazy.
I'll say the rest of you just begin exiting your rooms, and you also see Killick standing there with flowers braided into his hair.
I burst out laughing.
Killick, Halion's laughing at you.
I like this new look.
did you get into my herbs again? What are you laughing at?
When did you get so prolific?
You.
No.
I like the makeover. You seem a lot less threatening this way.
The makeover. I'll pull out one of my blade, like my axe, and take a look at myself.
In the dim reflection of the metal, you see that in your hair has been carefully braided and woven very bright, almost garishly bright flowers.
Oh my gosh. Who did this? Which one of you guys are we're playing tricks and joke on me?
Nope. Did you
Man, it
shove
wasn't me, but I wish it was
hands or
me.
anything?
So I'll try to pull the flowers out of my hair.
Who has the highest passive perception?
Mm,
I'm actually trying to see where we would see that in.
I'm at a 16.
You're at a 16.
Yeah, it's gonna be you.
mine's
I'm at a
19.
12. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I imagine probably Zathamor might be a little high as well, but I can't quite find it.
It's the little parentheses next to the actual skill.
Ah, thank you.
Mhm.
Yes. So Zathamor and
16.
Ragmir, Jesus. Zathamor, Ragmir. There we go. You both see kind of like just peeking out of the doorway of Killick's room. It's still kind of like partially ajar because he just walked out looking around. You see a small green creature with wings kind of fluttering and is just trying very, very hard to keep from laughing aloud.
Mm.
It has not noticed that you two have noticed it.
Huh.
You guys are so funny.
Man, if it was me, I would take claim for this in a heartbeat, but it wasn't. I'm gonna look over at my boy Callum. Had been you, right?
I guess I will say.
Holy shit, Callum, you have a 19 passive perception. So you also see this little creature.
That's based off your intelligence, isn't it?
It's wisdom.
Based off your wisdom.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how.
Really?
Yeah,
Why
I
do I
don't
have
know
a
how you
12
have
then?
not wise. Yeah.
No, so but it matches up to my intelligence, not my wisdom, because I should have a 13 then.
You
So I'm
have
confused.
proficiency.
I do.
I
Yep.
do.
Well,
I do too.
your wisdom is...
I do not, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got half proficiency.
Mm.
I'm half proficient in everything,
Birds.
and then double proficient, or expert in deception and performance, and then proficient sleight of hand stealth.
Yeah. Callum, Ragmir, and Zathamor, you see the small creature. Just laughing. Trying to stay silent. But looks like she has come across the funniest thing she has ever seen.
I guess I'll point it out to Killick, like, hey, you have a little.
I
green
stop you.
creature?" Oh, okay.
What, is there something else on me? I kind of like look around my body, like if there's more like flowers in my clothing or anything else.
As you're looking, the three of you that can see this little creature, it like composes itself for a second and begins like wiggling its fingers, and you see around the haft of one of Killick's hand axes, it just begins to grow like little tiny mushrooms on it. Just some random places.
The heck?
I'm just gonna start cracking up again.
Freaking wizards! What are you all doing to me? Here.
Did you see any of us use our fucking hands or say anything, bro?
I've seen
No.
you guys do a lot without your hands. Actually, you use your mouth more than anything.
So,
Damn.
was she focusing solely on Killick the entire time she was casting that spell?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Killick is currently the butt of her joke, and
So, what I'm going to try to do then is I'm going to wait till she casts the spell again to go and stealth over to try to get next to her.
okay.
I'm trying to get the mushrooms off my.
Yeah,
side.
yeah. You look down, and you see the mushrooms on the haft of your axe. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna start cackling. Like, this guy's a walking farm plot. Look at him. Grow me some corn next, Keelik.
Okay, I'm back.
We'll say that after all of this, it seems to like kind of stop for a bit and just kind of keep an eye on things, just waiting for the next particular opportunity to strike, so to speak. And so,
Hey, Killick, what would you say is your most special, important part of your repertoire? Your best weapon, you would say. Is that axe, or would you call it something else?
Well,
Why?
I do have this newly forged Eula I've been wanting to try out. I generally prefer it in hand-to-hand combat, but I also love my bow, and really I fight with anything.
Yeah, I mean, that is a very nice Eula. I mean, it'd be interesting. When I only was the hand axe. I say kinda, not in an awkward way, but like kind of trying to edge on the situation.
I see.
Wait, would you say it again? What about the hand axe?
It really
Like-
doesn't matter to you per se.
It's interesting that I just wonder why the hand axe was all the we chose for the butt of our joke.
You're keeping an
Hello?
eye on the creature while you're having this conversation. And while she
Yes.
does seem to be like following, her head is like moving from person to person as they're speaking. She doesn't seem to understand what you're saying. She's
Okay.
just listening. You guys are speaking and seems quite proud of herself whenever Haleon can't help but let out another laugh at the situation.
I guess well, still keeping an eye on the small green thing. I'll say, Killick, don't mind me for a moment. I kind of reach out and I'll put my hands on top of his head, right where all the flowers are at,
Uh-huh.
and I'll say in Elvish, "Little one, your jokes, while amusing, I can still see you." And I'll say it in Elvish, but I'll then say,
Mhm.
I was just saying a prayer to get this curse off you. I say in common,
Thanks.
that last part.
Which one of these three bastards
Probably
are
Tootie.
playing a Tootie?
I
Tootie.
wish. I have no match.
the little
Turtles.
green creature kind of jumps in surprise and then looks at you as you say this, and she kind of like crosses her arms and pouts a little bit but nods.
Hmm.
Tootie.
Um,
All those times I
Can
say
I roll an insight check because I'm confused as fuck by his actions just now?
Against oh yeah, sure. I will say Zathmore, make me a deception check.
okay. I'm proficient in that. Not that proficient.
On fire today. We need combat, boys.
I know, right?
You it's less of trying to suss out what he's doing and more of like you follow his eyes that keeps darting to the doorway of Killick's room, and you see the little green creature now like sullenly like pouting, arms crossed. It's
Like a child.
yeah, that she was discovered and that her fun is being put a stop to.
Huh. I'm gonna go about making breakfast. I'm not even gonna acknowledge what just happened. Be like, all right, that was weird. Move on with my day.
So
I'll take the little laughter I got out of it.
So within for the rest of the morning, Killick, it seems that nothing else weird happens. The vines and flowers eventually, just kind of pull out of your hair, and no further weird growth seem to happen.
That was weird.
I'll wait
Maybe
till the
I
rest of
picked
the
up
party
something
is
in the
gone
forest.
to go actually speak with the tiny green pixie or fairy. Once I know the rest of the party is left.
Breakfast time.
Well, they go off to get breakfast,
Yeah.
and like the creature just like kind of arms still crossed, kind of looks at you and does this like gesture, like, "What? What do you want?"
As I walk out the door, though, I'm gonna look at the little pixie and I'm gonna give her the thumbs up and keep walking. I like her style. But I'm gonna keep walking. I'm not gonna interfere.
Okay.
I'll just ask you kind of how it got in here and how long it's been with us.
Hang on one second. I need to see if these creatures can actually speak or if they just understand Sylvan.
Elvish.
Yeah. One second. I imagine that they can speak.
I don't see anything that says they don't.
Yeah.
What is she? She's a pixie?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, what was your question to the creature?
How it got inside our doorways and how long it's been with us.
She goes, "Oh, well, I just saw the one in front, and he looked like he wasn't really paying attention, and he looked like he'd be fun to prank. And yeah, so I've been here overnight. You should see what I did to his room." And she's giggling.
I'll smirk and I'll say, "All right, I'll come check on that. Come see what you did. The flowers is good to taste. The mushrooms maybe not as much, but I like the flowers."
Yeah, I thought it was funny. And she kind of ducks back in and points, and you peek inside of Killick's room, and you can see that a large, like 20-foot area inside the tent that kind of makes up his room is just covered with vines.
Nice.
It looks like the bed
Holy
itself has been kind of
heck.
like wrapped up.
I'm impressed. Best prank I've seen, but I'm more impressed that you made this much in such a short period of time.
Yeah, I'm kind of awesome. What can I say?
Yeah, you
Her
are.
little chest, all proud of herself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to stay with us then so you can prank more?
Oh well, I don't really know where here is. I just kind of followed because I was having fun, and I just want to go back home now.
All right.
Shove her
I
in the
just-
bag.
I will not put her in a bag. I'll kneel down and offer my hand. I will take you out right as I can.
Okay, and she just kind of like settle in for a bit.
Then I'll just kind of walk past the party and just kind of walk out the main door, back in the woods to let her go.
Okay. Before she leaves, she just kind of turns around and kind of wiggles her fingers, and you see wrapping around your wrist is just a small like bracelet of vines and flowers.
You're
Thanks.
trying to figure something out over there.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me have some fun. Bye. And she just kind of zooms off.
Bye. Interesting. I'll then go back inside and go meet up with the party.
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming we're all outside at this point.
You've kind of worked on breakfast and are trying to get back out. Daylight's burning.
Yep.
So, with that fun out of the way, what now? Continue the journey?
Word friends.
Yep. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave a small, tiny plate of food out because I liked that pixie. She was cool. An offering.
Understood.
And I'll keep the bracelet on as long as it lasts.
Oh yeah, can we get those bracers identified now that we're back at home?
Bracers?
Sorry, not bracers. What were they? Gauntlets? The ones that we got from the last dungeon.
There's a single
Oh,
bracer.
yeah. Second?
I don't know who had them on the inventory. Maybe did I have them?
You should have them. You were the monk. I don't think we gave them to Ragmir, did we?
2D just got all the money.
I
It
don't
was
know.
either me or the monk who got the bracers. So I don't remember.
But yeah, I do have all the money.
Because I got my lyre.
Yeah, we trusted you. Remember
That was your first.
this,
mistake.
despite our better judgment.
Better
Well-
judgment. Look at this party. You think we have any kind of judgment?
Nah, not
Time to
really.
go blow it all on blackjack and hookers.
I don't think I actually wrote it
In
down
fact,
somewhere, but I
screw
do
the blackjack.
remember what it was.
Hookers and blow.
It
you
is. It
They're
is.
heavy.
It is a shield. It is effectively the same thing as a normal, +2 to AC shield. However, it sits in the gauntlet, and then you speak a command word, so it springs out into a decent size, almost buckler-like shield.
Goddamn Power Ranger now.
That's cool.
That's why it seems so heavy, because when it folds up, it's all like dense on the gauntlet itself.
Kratos now.
But I think this fits our cleric the best. You
I
use
would-
a shield, or is that just your character art?
I use the shield. I'm the only one that uses the shield.
Yeah.
This is our cleric. That's how he stays alive. He's got to.
So it's mechanical in nature, or does it seem magical?
It's magical.
We get a magic shield.
Mhm. And it's like very finely detailed. It's very elvish in
That's cool.
function and form.
You're saying Dwarf and Dad would hate it?
I wouldn't necessarily say you would hate it. It's just it looks a bit dainty, but it's good. It's
Good quality.
It's a good quality shield. And you don't have to lug the shield around on your back. You just have it on your arm at all times.
That's true.
Then you have your hands free for
So
smacking people.
yeah, it can't really be disarmed without someone literally chopping your arm off.
That's what it means to be disarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And it's a regular +2, or is it a +3?
It is a regular +2 shield.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the magic part of it is just being able to hide itself in the bracer.
That's really cool.
All right. I guess I'll take it. I don't need to change anything. I guess.
It doesn't require any attunement or anything crazy like that, so you just have it.
Just have it. I'll just put it in some notes.
Yeah, if you ever don't want it, take it off your hands.
You're
Can't use
fully
the shield.
tuned up.
Yeah, well, the only reason I don't use a shield is because I want a free hand to grapple people.
You're a monk. You also don't get your monk stuff. if you
Oh
have a
yeah, I forgot. I can't use
Yep.
shield.
All right,
That's so stupid.
with that being done, who would like to roll for the next day of travel?
It was 2D. Whose turn is it? Amelia, when's the last time you rolled?
Wow. I guess I can roll.
Okay, go for it.
Damn.
1d100.
Alright.
29. Okay. The further west you go in the forested area, it almost seems like the trees begin to grow closer and closer together, and more of the sunlight is blocked, so it seems to get darker. And there's this odd sensation in the air as if the air is charged somehow. It's not unpleasant. You don't feel like you are being like watched or anything spooky like that. It's just there's something maybe not entirely natural about this forest.
Hmm.
And every now and again your eye catches glimpse of things that in the moment seem a little unnatural, maybe even supernatural. In this particular instance, as you are traveling down the road, you come across a small clearing that the road goes through. And standing off the side of the road inside of this clearing is a stag. It is pure white with a golden set of horns.
Is it larger than a normal stag?
Maybe a little bit, but not much larger.
Interesting.
And while its head kind of comes up and notices you, it does not seem to shy or run away. It simply watches.
What do you want to do, Kilik? You're the hunter.
Oh yeah, I can speak. I'm gonna speak to it. And what would I say? I'll ask if he's like familiar with the area. I'll speak to the what we're tracking, right? We're tracking these caravans, and you know, kind of just friendly greet, and just kind of ask if he's seen anything strange, or if he's from around here, you know.
Okay. It seems to understand, and it has, even without the ability to speak with animals, it seems to have this intelligent look in its eyes. But rather than answering you vocally, even in its own beast speech, it simply walks over to you and gestures with its head, its flank.
I'll go toward. Oh, it's pointing in that direction.
It's almost like it's pointing at itself.
Okay, so I'll go up to. Yeah. Cautiously. But yeah, I'll go up towards its flank.
Okay. It is still and calm as you approach, just keeping an eye on you with these unnaturally intelligent eyes.
What do I see, or what's its follow up to its flank?
It stands there and almost kind of leans towards you a bit.
If it eats me.
I'd be more amazed by this than the killer rabbit from Monty Python.
Was no rabbit, 'tis a monster.
It's got big, nasty teeth.
How did he write as he was dying?
the castle of
Hand grenade.
Monty Python. Seeing your hesitance at doing what it wants you to do, it kind of like nuzzles towards your hand and kind of like puts its nose up on your hand and kind of lifts it up a bit, and then tries to like flick his head to point back at his flank.
Okay.
I think it wants you to mount it. Or get on it.
Was that the impression that I got?
Make an
Okay.
insight check.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an insight check because I don't know if it's trying to point in a direction or if it's wanting me to just get closer. So, insight check. Don't fail me now.
You rolled privately.
Oh shit! I rolled an 18.
Okay. It seems to be telling you to touch it. Put your hand on it.
All right, I'll put my hand on its back.
Okay. As you do, the world falls away. And you hear a voice in your head that says, "Unnatural creatures have come to taint the land. Where they go, chaos follows. And where they are now, smoke and fire." And you are almost hurtling through the forest at an unnatural speed, in this like completely out of body experience, until you break through some trees and you see in the distance smoke and fire. A town burning. Before you are suddenly jolted back into reality as the rest of you see Killick put his hands on the creature. A few moments go by and then the creature just turns and bolts away, leaving Killick coming back into reality at that moment.
There, I'll go to the team and say, it seems that they're attacking a town. And I'll think of the direction. Actually, I have that skill that tells me where everything's at or whatever. I'm assuming it's Lafar. Does that seem where it was based off my astral projection?
Seems to be vaguely in that direction, yes.
Okay, and that's what I'll kind of relate to the group. I think they're attacking Lafar right now. He showed me a vision of it burning. So I think we should pick up our pace.
We're about a days out, but we'll speed ahead.
Okay. Then we'll do one last random encounter for the final day of travel before you arrive at your destination.
Dawn of the final day.
Whoever would like to make that roll.
Sure. Got an 84.
Eight four.
Okay. Picking up the pace after learning what probably awaits you in Lafar, you begin to speed through the jungle. Are you taking the pathway, or are you going off the beaten path this time around?
I'm guessing if we cut the well, no. Would it be quicker if we went diagonal through the forest? Or no?
Perhaps quicker. What would be even quicker is if you push through the night to get there.
Oh no.
You know, Keelik, he's more at home at night than he is during the day. So, but I don't know about the rest of the group.
I mean, I only need 4 hours, so I can go 2 watches. I'll get an exhaustion.
Well, if you're traveling through the night, everyone has to
Yeah, exactly.
be
'cause
on the
we can't-
move.
We can't put them inside the doorway and then take the door and then open it up.
Yes. And everyone would, of course, gain a point of exhaustion, but you would get there faster.
What's the effect of 1 point of exhaustion?
Disadvantage on ability checks.
I say we go for it. I have a feeling once we get there, all we're gonna see is a burnt down village.
Shit.
I say I'm good for the risk.
Yeah, it's just ability checks. I think we'll be all right.
Okay. So you're pushing on through the night.
BRB.
Oh, he died.
Mhm.
It's back.
Okay. Then as you begin pushing through, we'll say that actually will bypass the next random encounter.
Okay.
As you decide to push through and try and get there as quickly as possible to see what could be going on. And indeed, as you enter the clearing where the town sits, you can see smoke and fire. The town is burning. The city does appear to be walled, at least somewhat. But the gates are currently open.
One second.
Guess no time like the present to just go right in.
Go right in,
Go
eh?
in.
Give me just a
It's
moment.
the first thing we see when we enter through the gates.
1 second, I can tell you. Or rather, I can show you. Oh, fuck, I haven't uploaded that map yet. 1 moment. Damn it. Sorry, it's being a bit of a pain.
Understand.
Wait, so do we arrive at nighttime or in the morning?
You arrive during the evening. Or sorry, no, you would have arrived like early morning of the next day.
It's dawn.
Yeah. Like just before dawn. So it is still dark, but oh, grab all your characters. To be honest, I wasn't sure if you guys would come here or go directly to the capital, so
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
sorry guys, I had forgotten to upload some art as well.
It's okay. We vibing.
What?
Jacob just left.
Died.
There he is. He's gone. He's back.
Just like a true rogue.
Uh-huh. Is he coming? Is he going? You'll never fucking know.
Ah, God damn it. There we go. All right. As you move into town, you move into what is essentially like the kind of main thoroughfare into the town. You can see that the fire is further ahead, and you notice immediately that there is the sign of battle. Leftover scraps of armor and quite a few arrows. But currently no one here, although make a perception check.
One of us, all of us.
Anybody who cares to. Holy shit, a lot of people rolled at the exact same time.
I want to be a part of it. I don't want to be left behind.
Yahtzee. That's what we're
Zathmor,
playing, right?
Zathmor and Ragmir, you and Tootie, you hear the very distinctive sounds of battle being joined further ahead.
I hear and see nothing.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Well, guys, it sounds like we made it just in time. There's still a battle ongoing.
Oh, we have a point of exhaustion, correct?
Everybody
Yes.
does indeed have a point of exhaustion. So until you rest and remove that exhaustion, you will all have disadvantage on ability checks. Let me see if I can.
Yeah. There's something.
I could add it to your character sheets, but that would take more time than I've already
do it
wasted getting
ourselves.
this set up.
Yeah, we can do it ourselves. Here.
You can add it under
Uh,
effects.
Do you guys also see what I see ahead? Or is it just me?
I mean, I see things over there. Yes.
Like,
Killick, I'll say that you see what appear to be figures kind of moving in the distance, but with that roll, there's a lot of like smoke and fire behind that, so you're seeing like silhouettes against the smoke and fire, so it's hard to tell what exactly is going on.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you guys are handing that, I need to run to the bathroom.
I come.
So we're gonna loot the buildings and bodies, right? And then help people.
Officially, no.
You could have been a pirate when you made your
Unofficially.
character.
Unofficially, yeah.
Probably.
I
Once
just
he's
so
done.
happen to find stuff.
Unofficially, the
laying
dead
around.
had tail, no tails, so.
Yeah, dude, I found this nice blue gem on this lady. She was just on the ground, so she wasn't using it.
He was still breathing, mind you, but you know, she doesn't need it.
Do 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 do.
Just make a pirate.
Make a pirate character.
Yeah. You can make it one of those fish people. What are they called? Atlanteans. No, in the
Fish
game
people,
they're called.
excuse me.
Triton.
Yeah, make it Triton.
All right. Sorry. We're ready to move ahead once you guys are.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Right.
I don't know. I guess I'll take the lead. I can see these guys out there. I see something out there.
Mm-hmm.
I see battle.
You begin to hear what sounds like yelling, like orders being issued, and people responding to those orders. You do not speak the language. Zathamor, I know for sure you do. You hear You hear someone calling out for Rangers to stand and fight, and don't let them past.
Oh.
Killick, as you rush forward, ahead of everybody else, you see there is a number of elves who are furiously taking shots at what appear to be a number of those warforged soldiers that you had fought previously, pushing past what is a makeshift barrier that is quite a bit on fire. You see, standing at the top is a familiar one, with 2 barrels kind of leveled and taking pot shots at the Rangers.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we take him down?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, the Rangers are bad.
You don't have
Come on,
much.
guys.
You don't have much time to think about it before the one closest to you whirls, drawing an arrow back. Says, "Halt there. State your name and your purpose here."
We've come to aid. We were sent by, and then I'll mention the captain that originally led us out of the city. Let me see the name.
Hmm.
What was that? It's from Lyran. Captain Elder Agent. I don't remember the name of the elder. Captain Lorelei. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Guard Captain Lorelei.
Yep.
Sent us to aid in combating these automatons.
Okay. Make a.
It's like it's kind of true though, right?
No, you're not. You're definitely not deceiving him. It's just whether or not he is going to believe you or is a little bit skeptical. His arms do come down. He's not actively aiming an arrow at you. Yes, I recognize Lorelei's name. Well, we could use the help, and he turns and just fires one back towards the creatures, putting up their shields now, trying to make their way forward. We can talk more after we push them back. Rangers, we're not alone anymore. Keep fighting. So, if you're going to press forward, it is going to be initiative.
Onward to battle.
I look back. Amelia, your guys just chilling back there.
Yeah,
We're looting.
Aelion and Ragmir take a minute to catch up with the rest of the group. Place yourselves wherever you would like to be before the battle begins. No further than Killick, though.
Since I know it's War Forges, I got
All right, frontliners, get up there. Your supports will stay back.
Tank for us, tank.
Tank for you? I just catch bullets. That's all I do. I don't tank it.
It's probably going to be the most useful skill.
Hey,
And
you take it
Like
because
the
you
net
don't
you
get
are.
damage.
like, you remember that guy? Didn't we take him down? He's the one that shot you, remember? It looks similar. And I'll point to this guy here.
Wait, so is this a disadvantage?
All of our ability checks are.
All
Thank
of
you.
your ability checks are at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's just ability checks, like stealth.
Oof.
Oh,
7.
wait, is initiative an ability check? Or we roll this normally?
I think technically, but let's just roll normally here.
Okay.
Oh.
Normal combat, like weapon attacks and stuff, those are not at disadvantage.
Okay.
What your grapple checks are.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
I don't
yeah, because
grapple
those
me.
are actual ability checks. Yeah.
Unless it's opportune.
Okay. So then let me swap to some more appropriate music. As battle is joined between yourselves, these rangers, and the warforged who are trying to press through the makeshift barricade. Up first is one of these archers who's going to let loose a couple shots.
I could see the bad guys. They're ahead.
They're everywhere.
2 shots, neither of which hit their target. They just ping off the shield as the warforged soldier just holds it up in front of him. Killick, you are the next one to maneuver. These walls here will give you half cover if you decide to duck down behind them.
Okay.
But otherwise, they are scalable. You can move through them.
Okay. Let's see. How many feet is this again? Yeah. So I'm just gonna go. This line I'm gonna get behind. Is this line count as cover?
It would count as full cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind the lion.
Yep.
Can I get over that thing somehow?
So nothing up here like obstructs our view
There
or
you go.
anything. We could still see through it.
Yes. Yeah. Since you're actually able to see through it, it's just a half wall.
And then I'm gonna pull out my bow and take some pot shots at this guy on the left side.
Yep. This guy right here. I'm pinging right now.
Yeah, it says you do not have permission to execute. Oh, I need to refresh that, I suppose. So longbow. Okay, yeah. So first attack.
Yep.
Damage on that. Oh, I need to cast. No, I don't need to cast anything. Yeah, just damage on that first attack.
Yep. For 5 points of damage.
And then second attack.
17 hits as well.
Awesome.
For 10.
And then because it's the first round of combat, one of my attacks get an extra D8, I believe. Let me double check.
Okay.
I think that's one of my Gloomstalker abilities. Yeah, I think of the same type. So let me roll another D8. Slash roll 1D8. Oh, how lucky.
Okay. Very
And
nice.
that's my. Well, as a bonus action, I'll use a key point to take the dodge action in case someone tries to attack me.
Okay.
They'll have disadvantage on top of my cover, right?
Yes.
Stack?
Yeah. Well, depending on where they're shooting you from, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll just sit behind the lion.
Okay. Callum, you are next up.
I like explosions.
Expecto Patronum.
They're 90 feet away from me, and I have 150-foot range. No judgment.
Go say your little explosion chant.
Megumi, hello.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead and place that wherever you would like it to hit. Right there. All right. Gunslinger fails. That soldier succeeds. Fail. And that guy fails. So, and the trapper critically fails.
Oof.
So everybody but the one that was already damaged takes. Ooh, well.
They're not dead, are they? They better not be.
Let's see here.
Burn it all.
Oh, did you guys want to fight too?
Particularly if you're using good fireballs.
The gunslinger seems to see it coming and dives to the ground for a second, missing the worst of it. So he only takes half. Everybody else, however, there is a brilliant flash of light and an explosion as the ones who had pressed through thus far
They turned to ash.
Are-
They're gone.
blown apart by the force of the explosion. The gunslinger pops back up, and you can't hear what he is saying from this distance, but he seems to be motioning for something to come up behind the barricade.
Ah.
There's totally not going to be something, in these houses we didn't check, right?
Like a tank.
I look back at our wizard, and go, hell yeah.
Yeah, a round of cheers goes up from the beleaguered rangers. It's nice to have a spellcaster on their side. What are you going to do next, Callum?
I could still move, correct? Sorry, I forgot.
Yes.
I'll move up closer. Just right there. Just so I could be in the middle where I could see everyone.
Okay.
Don't do that. Stop.
Not measuring.
Don't draw
Pretty
that line
pissed
over
about
here.
that.
Oh, it's not even his turn yet. Don't
Draw that
worry.
line over here.
Don't worry.
Threat identified.
Oh, he rolled pretty bad. I can't complain.
Another soldier comes rushing over the top. You are a massive threat.
No, I regret it.
And out in the open. There's literally cover right there.
You watch as he kind of turns his shield arm sideways, and a bit of it opens up, and a javelin is fired from it.
Ooh.
You're a little outside of his effective range, though, so he rolls a disadvantage. 13?
As a reaction, though.
Okay. Looks like he angles it just right to at least hit you, but a quick shield. You watch as the javelin just plings off of the magical arcane shield that's now surrounding you.
Look, you gotta be quicker than that. I'll scream out, asking for it.
And he does not hear you at all.
He is going to turn his next shot on this guy over here. Also just outside of range. And misses. Hey, Leon.
Actually, 3, 4. I'm tiny. Huh? You know what? Halion's excited about his new stuff. He's gonna give it a shot. Oh man.
Bomb in a spear.
Let's see. Okay, go ahead and lead. Oh, you pressed it where you want it. Okay.
Saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning. Yeah, when you first cast it, they make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And it's difficult terrain.
The gunslinger succeeds. He fails.
Uh, 18 damage.
And I'm sorry, do they take half on a successful save?
Yes.
Okay. Dunzo. Anything else on your turn?
Oh no, they take 2d6 worth of damage instead of 4d6.
And it says as a bonus action, you can.
So let me roll a 2d6.
Kapow, kapow.
He only takes 7.
Okay. He takes 7. He takes half of that. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Tootie.
Get on
Yay.
turtle.
Well, everyone else is shooting at them. I'll shoot at them. The closest one.
Okay.
I miss.
You sure do. It just pings
Can I
off the
hit him
shield.
instead? Can I just,
I mean, an 8 wouldn't hit him either, so.
I know, but like, that'll be it. That's
Alright.
his call.
Zathamor.
Cool. I'll move over to get to right.
That is awesome.
Maybe that's a ping. Right here.
Right next to Killick.
Yep. Yep.
There you go.
And I will. Don't have anything else to do, so I'll just wait.
You don't have any throwing darts?
I mean, I guess I could throw a dart, sure.
Yeah, they do the same amount of damage as you punching, because you're a monk.
Mm. I guess let's target the guy who actually got hit with higher damage.
Okay. Getting this soldier right here.
Yep.
Okay. A 25 definitely hits.
This is the first one's actually doing something.
Hang on. You were outside of range,
Yeah.
so you roll at disadvantage.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
There we go.
So yeah, it will not hit.
Perfect. Good old darts. Absolutely worthless for me, but perfect.
Okay. Bariath is going to activate Archer's Eye. Two attacks at that closest one. Both are going to hit, and he's going to get an extra D10. That's unfortunate.
Dang.
He seems to be, even though he's still fighting, he seems to be quite tired himself. This has been a recurring theme for them. Archer next to him is going to throw a few shots downrange. Miss. That one hits. Okay. And that one also falls.
Just leaving the gunslinger.
Just leaving the gunslinger. This is difficult terrain, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, that sphere does a lot of shit, actually.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, it does damage when you cast it, and if they end their turn there. It's difficult terrain. Makes it harder for people to listen. And as a bonus action, you can shoot lightning from it every single turn, as long as you're maintaining your concentration within 60 feet of the sphere. And you get advantage if they're in the sphere. So it does like 4 different effects.
All right, Zathamor.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and put 3 bullets in you. So you are
Well, I can.
just slightly out of cover there. One, two, 3.
Well, only one hits me. I'm going to use my one key point to do to deflect missiles.
Okay, so here's the damage.
I
All right.
actually succeed.
You do.
Time to ricochet back.
Just like before, you see it
Or
coming.
attempt to.
Okay.
It's like, I'm getting used to this.
That's at disadvantage.
It
but
does have
what
a
the hell?
range of 20 feet. He's actually too far for you to reflect it back at him.
Yep, but I
Isn't
can
it-
at least
It's
throw
got
it
a long
away.
range of 60.
But yeah,
right?
you can like redirect it into the wall or into the statue or something.
Exactly.
So you hear
46.
pa pa pa, and then most of the shots going wide. One going to hit you square in the chest, but you manage to, just like before, redirect it somehow. It burns your hand the speed of this thing, but you manage to somehow redirect the round into the wall next to you,
Yep.
where it pings off harmlessly. Right. Does anything happen if they end their turn within the circle?
Yeah, that bludgeoning damage again. It's got like a gravity field or something. I don't know. It's save or no damage at all. So
Strength saving throw or 2d6.
He fails.
so he takes 2d6 from our gnome or our halfling.
Yay.
Yeah, and on your turn you can bonus action shoot lightning from it at like within
Mhm.
60 feet. It's like a mini lightning bolt. Fucking crazy.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Go ahead and roll that damage. Nine. He will. No, he'll just take the 9 right now. That one's gonna try and put a few arrows into the gunslinger. First one hits.
And our casters are doing work.
I haven't even done shit yet.
Oh, you're last.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way to give you initiative bonus.
Ragmir, it is your turn.
The gunslinger, as far as I can tell.
Gunslinger is the only one you can see. Oh, sorry. Hang on. This guy missed his turn.
Yeah.
And he also needs to make a save.
Only if he ends his turn in it.
He's going to. Because it's difficult terrain. He succeeds, so he'll only take half of 2d6. But go ahead, Ragnar. You can see another one trying to come across the barricade. That's all you see for the time being.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As far as I can go. Where does that put me, guys? 20. Right.
You're 20. Oh, you have like 25, right?
Yeah, I'm short. Like, I don't know how many times we go. Every time we go through this, I'm short.
That's literally what I'm saying.
I got stubby legs. I don't go
With
fast.
2 short stacks, 2 normals, and 2 speed demons.
Exactly.
He's got the Gimli speech going on. We dwarves are natural sprinters. Very dangerous over short distances.
Wasted on long distance. I
Mhm.
literally watched that scene like last week.
Anything in range for any of your stuff there, Ragmir?
That's all I'm looking at. I gotta go through every single one of them, though.
Remember, you can always dash if you just want to get closer for next turn.
Yeah. 60 feet, 60 feet, 60 feet. Even dashing, I don't think is gonna help me that much. I'll just do this. What? I'll do second level. on the gunslinger.
Okay. Ooh, a 26.
Okay. Damage is 48. And it's lightning damage.
Okay. That hurts. That hurts pretty good.
Okay.
He's still up, but he's looking real rough. He's got some arrows sticking out of him, and he's singed from the fireball. And
He also gets pushed back 10 feet.
oh, nice.
Back into the storm. We have like a
He's gonna-
super lightning team at this point.
Okay.
Like we did kill a lightning crocodile, so
And that's it.
All right. Back at the top of the round, there is a loud noise as this cart right here is splintered and broken apart.
Huh.
what the fuck is that?
As a large creature bashes its way through it, joining the fray.
Oh, hi there.
Shield, buddy.
It rolls
Well.
very poorly on its initiative.
Almost as slow as a dwarf.
And let's see. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yes.
It can speak in numbers.
D6, 8, 9, 2, 5.
Just speaks in binary.
That'd be terrifying.
Especially given the setting.
Oh,
I know every language known to man.
I can't catch that many bullets.
Oh, if I'd known that, I would have done something different.
This one is going to try and aim its shots at the big thing that just showed up. The first one pings off its body armor. But the second one manages to get through, finding a weak point in the armor. But it doesn't seem too terribly bothered by it. Killick.
Yeah, after seeing that fucking thing, yeah, I'm like, okay, we gotta I'm taking it out. So I'm gonna cast as a bonus action, Hunter's Mark on that specifically.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take one arrow shot at it. Because that's all I got now.
Okay, so he is marked.
See if I hit. The 17 hit.
A 17 does just hit.
Ooh. Okay, so then I'll do the damage of my bow, and then the extra damage from Hunter's Mark. So he'll take 11 total.
Okay.
And I will stay in cover.
Let me do this for you guys. Who's next? Callum, go ahead and go. I'm making it so that you can see the kind of how some of these guys look
I don't want
in terms of health.
big spell. Hmm. Boom.
Scorching Ray.
Yes, sir. On the big guy back there.
Okay, go ahead. Hits. Hits. And hits.
Hey yo.
Nice.
Nah, that's not good. Eh.
On the 5? Oh.
Pretty good.
Okay, so 19.
Yes, sir.
Chipping away.
And
Helion.
What is it? I feel like this.
don't forget, you bonus action, you get 4d6 lightning damage, and you still have your action to cast spells.
I am going to. Helion is just going to go ahead and throw a shatter at this man.
Okay. It succeeds.
Huzzah! So it hits for 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then my bonus action, I'm going to use a strike him with lightning from the Storm Spear too.
Okay.
And that was what, 46?
Yeah, it's an attack roll, though. You have to hit them.
Yeah.
You have advantage if they're inside the sphere,
I'm just gonna
but it
use
still
this.
has 60-foot range, so you can hit whatever you want.
Yeah. Is it 25?
One moment. Okay, sorry, what's going on?
Does a 25 hit him?
Who?
The Shield Guardian?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Right. Tootie. Another Warforged comes rushing out and through the wreckage of that cart onto the field.
Okay. I want to hop the wall. I can't hop the. Okay.
You guys may be able to click and drag your way over the wall.
They wouldn't let me.
If not, yeah, then I'll have to move you.
I'm gonna shoot him again. The gunslinger. And a miss. Oh, it hit.
Okay.
Damn it.
For 5.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Dathmore, back to you.
Okay. Let's see, 50 feet. Yeah. I'll need over the wall.
over the wall.
Yes. Perfect.
Rushing right up to the shield guardian, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
This madman.
Sparta. I'm not a bad man. First attack. With damage. Second attack. With damage. And then I will do a key point. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Third attack.
Crits.
Crit.
Nice.
Crit. And fourth attack.
That one
Fail.
misses.
There we go. So that was a 15, a 5, and a 7.
I got it.
Yep.
I got
Perfect.
it all. Nice.
Yo, did you get your did you get your your extra 4d6 lightning damage from your new gauntlet?
I have not put them on yet.
Oh, you don't have them on. Makes sense.
Nope.
Okay. Ranger General is going to try and finish off the Gunslinger if he can. Hit and hit.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's just a little bit more than what's required. So he feathers the Gunslinger with a couple more arrows, who does drop dead.
Does it seem like this is the same gunslinger we took out before, or did he get away? Oh, he got away, didn't he?
No, you killed him.
We killed that
But-
gunslinger.
But
Oh,
you can't tell from this distance if this is the same one or a similar model, so to speak. Okay. That one's gonna try and take out the one.
Did I die?
Nope.
Damn it. I mean,
A little bit of damage there. Next soldier. Tim. He's just dashing. One rushes up next to the big guy. Zathamorn is going to fire a javelin at you point blank.
okay.
2 in rapid succession.
I know what. I have the key point for it, so might as well.
Okay. Here's the damage.
Yeah,
you can't possibly not.
I can't fail that.
Okay. So,
I'll damage back. Or no, wait,
Yeah, it only costs you a
This
key
one.
point if you throw it back at him.
yeah.
hits for 9. Okay.
You're getting good at catching these bullets.
Ragnar.
Thank you.
Okay. Mm,
Ragnar Thundersphere.
I guess- I-
Okay. Where do you put it?
Put it over the square.
Okay. Storm clouds roll in. The rumble of thunder
That's cool.
Yep. And where do you toss your first bolt?
Right over here, next to the big guy. I'm missing Zathamore.
Whose day are you ruining?
Okay.
The big guy.
So you want to try and hit both of them, these two right here, but not hit Zathamore?
Yeah.
Okay. You'd have to move the Stormcloud a little bit further forward, but you could do that.
Okay. Well, you have to move it. Don't let me move it
Just
now.
move it like that would be perfect.
Yeah.
You can hit the backside of him.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big guy. 18.
Wow.
The little guy.
He's got a -1.
Yeah.
He rolls an 18.
He rolled a 19.
That
Yeah.
guy failed.
Okay. Regular damage. Just the 22. So it's 22 damage. So 11 on the big guy, 22 on the little guy.
Okay. That's enough to take the little guy out. Right. Any other movement or anything you want to do?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh god, it's a tanks. We tried to kill it before it attacked us. Oh, it's not even his turn yet. There's more soldiers.
There's a lot more soldiers, yeah. 2 attacks coming at you, Zathamore.
Miss. That hits.
Crit.
It's a crit.
Oh no. Oh, it's not the worst crit.
Did you apply the damage? Do I get to?
Sorry, what?
I'll apply the damage.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
You've got a couple more attacks coming at you now.
Perfect. Yep.
As these things are just spilling through the barricade trying to cut you down.
Perfect.
He can't attack you, but he's taking cover from the things in front of him.
Yep, and causing a flank.
Oh, yes, that is... I didn't even think about that, but you are correct. He is. Now it's the big guy's turn. The big guy is still alive on his turn. He heals 10 points of damage.
Oh god.
And he has 2 fist attacks. His fists are basically like massive shield gauntlets, basically, where you can put them up in front of him to form like a wall. And he is just unleashing. 13
Fail.
and a crit.
That one hits.
It's a crit.
For 20 point of bludgeoning damage as this massive fist slams into you.
I thought it was only 4 below. That's okay.
You are down.
I am down.
Oh, we did it at the same time, yep.
Yep.
So you watch as Zathamore is just swarmed by these things, and then the big guy just slamming a fist down onto him, driving him into the ground. That one's gonna try and do what it can to bring the big guy down. One gets through. Hey, it takes away the 10 he healed.
Oh, that's a relief.
Kill it.
Man.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna rush in with my boy there. Maybe a mistake, but
No, you're good. As long as you take down enough of them, it's fine.
yeah, I think one of the healers should be able to like bonus action get you picked up. Let's see, what is the range? I think it's
I'm sorry, also at the top of the round, there is another loud crashing as this wall over here is broken out.
Fun.
Revealing another one of the big guys. and a smaller one next to him.
Okay,
Me.
we got this. All right. We have some powerful spells already out on the field, so between our two lightning casters, we should be able to put out damage.
Okay, and they now have their places in the initiative order.
Yeah, so I'm going to get right here. Maybe? How do I select my own character? There we go. Oh wait. Attempt token movement collides with at least one wall.
You're going directly to the statue, which has a wall on it.
Oh. Boom. Can I get over like that? There, thank you.
Yeah, it looks
so
like I
I'm
have to
positioning
shoot you guys over.
myself here, and I'm going to bonus action summon my Susano arms, baby.
Okay. Activating astral form.
Yep. And so everything within 10 feet of me that I choose has to make a saving throw or take. It's not a very big saving throw, but it's just 2d4.
That guy succeeds. That guy succeeds.
Why?
Succeeds. That guy critically fails.
I got one.
And then the big guy is just in range.
Yeah.
He fails.
Yay. All right. So 2d4. Let's see what I get. Normal damage. Yay. They both take 4 damage. I attacked 5 people at once and they only did 4 damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
D4.
Who goes first? So your turn comes up. Yeah, so then as my action, I will force feed a potion into this thing. Do you roll it or do I roll it?
For what?
As my action, that was my bonus action to summon my form. My action, I'm gonna actually pick up my teammate there.
Oh yeah, you can feed him the potion. You roll the 2d4 yourself. 7.
Cool.
You are no longer unconscious, Athamor.
And that's my turn.
Callum.
I'm tired of these guys.
We need some firepower.
I mean, you did run into them, didn't you?
That is true, I did.
It's okay.
Another fireball.
Yeah, dude. It's all I'm good for.
Big guy just fails. That guy fails. Fail. 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 Everybody fails.
Aw, not as
Damn.
much as the first time.
Still a good amount. Takes that one out.
This music is perfect.
Oh.
Beasts of Borderlands.
Yep.
That's
All right. You moving or anything?
No. I would like to stay in the back here where it's safe.
Okay. Then Haleon, it is your turn.
Give him a shatter. Over here. Is that outside? Is that close enough? 65. No, I got plenty of space.
Yeah.
You're doing a shatter there.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Damn.
Go ahead and roll damage. 15. Okay. It's his turn, unless you have something else to do on your turn.
Oh yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna hit one of the Warforged soldiers. This one. This one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. That definitely hits. Oh yeah. He's gone. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So this creature that stepped out with a big guy is going to put his hand on the big shield guardian, and you see as these tendrils of like this golden, almost sand looking material begins to flow into its form, and you all watch as the creature, its movements become accelerated.
Hmm.
Bad things are
Oh
happening.
no.
It will then duck back inside. So it is out of immediate view for the time being. Tootie, your turn.
I'm gonna run over there, use my bonus action, and with a dash to. I might need help getting over the wall. Right about. Fuck. Is this another wall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it
You want to be like there?
scalable? This thing? I'm trying to be right, fucking in front of him, right here. Hey, there we go.
Okay. So you rush towards it.
Yeah. This is just a fucking attempt, but I'm gonna try. Grab him.
That seems like an interesting idea.
Didn't I have to save on there anymore? Okay, well he succeeds, and now I'm out of things to do.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna sit here. And
You watch as your the coiling inky blots of the tattooed tentacles reach out and try to wrap around this creature, and you see it kind of push through and move much faster than its large form should be able to move.
Okay.
Zathmore. You're a brave little turtle, Tootie.
I was just trying to stop it by any chance.
I will spend half my movement to stand back up. And then I guess I'll do. Well, I at least have more than 1 hit point, so that's fine. An unarmed strike against the big guy.
Okay. 16 just misses.
Yep. We'll do a second one.
Just misses.
And I can't bonus action because I failed. Wait, no. After you take an attack action this turn, I can spend the key point.
Yeah.
Yep, we're good. Flurry of blows. Let's see how this one goes. There we go.
25 hits. For 9. You manage to... It puts its shield wall of an arm in front of you, and you give it a few hits trying to open up just a little bit before you just get tired of trying to go through it, and you jump up on top of it and spin kick the head around.
Nice.
It falls over backwards and is no longer in the fight.
I guess as I come down for my final attack, I'll hit the guy that was to his left.
Okay. 22 hits. And with a double kill, you knocked
And I
that
just
one
come
out of
down,
the
I'll
fight
just-
too.
I'll just go down with my heel as I come down to land.
Pressing it into the ground, you can feel the cracking of the stone and metal and wooden parts that make up its form as the light fades away from its eyes.
And that'll be my turn.
You hear the Ranger General go, "Glad you're on our side," as he looses a few more arrows. Dealing a bit of damage. Same thing. Now it's the other big guy's turn. It, of course, is still alive on its turn, so it heals up to 10 hit points, which it can do so. And Tootie, you're going to get Aura'd as he is hasted, which means he has 2 actions. He has multi-attack, so you are getting fisted 4 times.
I can't even see.
Go
him.
on, do your worst.
1,
Miss.
2,
Wait, are we taking
3.
Hit. Hit, miss.
2 hits.
Yeah, your AC 17.
3 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits.
And a miss.
Yeah.
For a total,
Yeah.
you're 17 AC.
For 39 hit points total.
Well, I'm gonna half that fucking big one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can choose to half one of those attacks. As again, its fists are flying at you much faster than a creature of this size should be moving, and the blows are heavy.
Is that all you got? As I'm fucking bleeding. Nearly killed over.
Begins chopping at the ranger there. This one's going to try and help you out with the big guy. Hits. And hits, wow. The Rangers are rolling really well. 12 and 8. Ragnar, back to you.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
well.
Tom.
Bring the lightning on the big guy.
Okay.
Back up. Alright. See if he passes.
Okay. Sorry, he actually has advantage on that. He still fails.
Okay. Then it's just max damage, 30 damage.
30 damage.
Hmm.
That's a good chunk. There you go. Everybody can see where he's at now.
That's it.
Okay. The soldier is going to try and put down the monk who stubbornly got back up.
That does go through.
Is it enough to take you down?
No,
I
I'd
held him for
stay with
7.
1.
And he'll attack one more time. That one will put you down.
That will put me down.
He knocks down your companion one more time, and he turns to you, raising his shield in a combat stance. That archer is going to try and free you up, Killick. And with 2 arrows, manages to do so. No other reinforcements seem to arrive at the top of the round this time around. Killick.
um. Yeah, I mean, looks like we're okay, but he's pretty close. I don't know what to do. 1 second. Shit. Do I have any more potions?
That's a great question. Do you?
Oh yeah, I got one more potion.
You could also probably just stabilize me instead.
I think it's alright. Much prefer you to, I mean, be able to use your turn. Last time you killed 2 things. My action will be spent reviving.
Okay.
And then I'm going to push this automaton. Can you move to that wall? And my bonus action, I'll use unarmed strike or flurry of blows to attack. Let's see.
Does Flurry of Blows require you to have made an attack action beforehand?
Oh, it does.
It
Wait,
does.
I think it does. Yeah. Let me check. Well, hell, I can just click the button and it'll tell us.
After you take the attack action on your turn.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so yeah, I'll flank him here, and I will bonus action move my hunter's mark over onto him now.
Okay.
And that's it.
Right. Callum.
I have no idea what's going on.
Nope.
I'm guessing I can't walk through here, correct?
You can. It's if you're going directly through this, it is difficult terrain.
It's quicker than going all the way around.
They went all the way around. Oh, hey, now you can see 2D getting battered by a large robot that should not be moving as fast as it is.
I could only make it through the doorway. Let me see. I have one more big boy spell, boys. Let's do it.
After we use all our spells, another 30 soldiers show up.
Oh, let's hope not. I'm not even going to place the template. It goes in a straight line.
Okay. Go ahead and place it. Because depending on where you aim it, you may get the other guy that's in there.
2-for-1 special, you said.
Potentially.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Why can't I do it? No, that's not it. Okay, the template only goes in a straight line, but I'm guessing diagonal counts?
You
or no?
can use the scroll wheel or like hold control and scroll wheel to spin it.
You're right.
Stop that.
Well, I have evocation, right?
Stop that.
It doesn't hurt. I'm not in pain.
Okay. All right. It's just going to hit the one. He has advantage on this. He succeeds, so I'll take half.
Oh.
15 is still a decent chunk.
I'm here to help.
All right. Halion, your turn.
He doesn't know what to do.
You there, Riba?
Yeah, sorry, I just grabbed a water bottle. Can you get through here? How did he get through here?
I moved him.
Oh,
Like
thank you.
that. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit him with a. Ray of Enfeeblement. And it's gonna be the Shield Guardian. Well,
Really
Oh,
succeeds.
not nice. Sorry. Oh, I thought it's a ranged spell attack.
What is?
Ray of Enfeeblement.
Mm-hmm.
it is, but it has a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just gotta roll to see if you hit him or not.
Let's see. Make it on a hit. The target deals only half damage to weapon attacks that you. Oh, I see.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. Okay.
That still doesn't hit anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No. Well,
Your lightning still reaches. It's got 60-foot range.
oh, it does still reach, huh? Nope. I'll attack with lightning then. 17 hit?
17 does not hit. His AC is increased at the moment.
Hold on 1 second.
I think you can only cast one spell a turn.
You can cast a second
It's not a
spell, provided you have the action to do so. You know, bonus action, that whole thing.
Oh yeah, you don't.
And that it is a lower level than the first spell that you cast that turn.
Gotcha. Forgot you did that.
Yes.
And then I'm just trying to find it. Give me 1 second. Not that one. That one.
I was wondering, like, wait, where have I heard this music before? God damn it.
Never mind. I can't find it. I thought I had. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's an ability check. Never mind. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Well, it's the Chronomancer's turn.
Oh great.
Before I move him, let me see what this is going to look like.
death.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Cone. Holy shit. A creature killed by the spell becomes frozen. That's cool. A creature takes half as much on so this was
Not cones of cold.
What'd you say?
Fancy men are defenseless against cones of cold.
Chow so code. He's gonna hit the entire battlefield? Oh, okay. Mostly.
No.
Right.
Stop it.
Go ahead and everybody make that Constitution saving throw that's in that area, including these two archers back here, who both succeed. It's really only 11? Hang on. That can't be right.
Let's go.
It's okay, I still failed.
No, that's definitely not right. Hang on. The DC...
Isn't it 8 plus like Constitution plus or?
Yeah, it's 8 plus modifier
plus proficiency, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Eight plus spellcasting ability modifier plus proficiency bonus. Okay, you're out. So that would be 8 plus 3 plus... The DC would be 14. Not
Archer
11.
1 pass, Archer 2 pass,
I
Callum
still fail.
fails. Because it's 14, 2D will fail.
Okay. So everybody except for Halion is taking full damage.
Oh, that
I am now
hurt.
a block of ice.
Yeah, the
Oof,
turtle
that
circle over
hurts.
here.
Wait, is it dead or is it unconscious
It
that turned you into
is-
ice?
He-
Define killed.
39, he's fine.
How many did I have to make until I died? What was it? I don't remember.
It won't be
Uh,
until your next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, so I take
You just
2
go
death
unconscious.
save.
You just go unconscious.
You're just going unconscious, yeah. You don't freeze over because it doesn't outright kill you. It just knocks you unconscious.
It wasn't quite enough to outright kill you.
Y'all... Well, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I think just the way it's worded... Like, technically, you don't die when you... It doesn't say when you're reduced to 0 hit points, it kills you. Because some spells do say that. Like, Disintegrate, if you hit 0 hit points, you just die.
Death beam.
Your death beam, yep.
So this is mostly just flavor kill.
Well, let me double check myself. Let me see what like Disintegrate says. Because if it specifies 0, then that is how... Yeah, so Disintegrate says, if this damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, it dies. It is disintegrated. This says when it kills something, it hasn't technically killed you, it reduced you to 0 hit points, so...
Cool.
So cold.
It would be
You're
funny to have
so
him thaw him out
cold.
before we could revive him. But then he would die because he would pass all the saving throws.
He is then going to... He's got a bonus action left.
Yo, get shit on, I win.
Cast Expeditious Retreat upon himself. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back where he came from. It just pops out, kind of cold, and then whoop, zips back in. Tootie, you are unconscious. Go ahead and make your first death saving throw.
Yay!
That is a failure. Two more failures, and Tootie is dead. Zathamor.
Where's me?
How do I want to stand? I guess I'll move. It's right
Like
there.
I just came out just in time, right before my turn.
Think. We'll use the Hand of Healing on Tootie.
Okay.
For my first action.
5 hit points. Tootie comes back to consciousness, lying on his back, feeling very cold all of a sudden.
And I'll go into my other action to be in the dodge stance.
Okay. Dodging. Ranger General is going to toss his bow to the side and rush up and try to take this thing out.
Wow.
Jacob, you want to just sit here and be frozen for a while? Yeah.
What'd you say?
We're
I
going to
can't hear
McDonald's.
you.
Do you want anything from McDonald's?
Start
Nugget.
taking pot shots at guy. Now that they're freed up. Nope. One does hit. It's the Shield Guardian's turn. Boop.
Yep.
Let's see.
You're surrounded. Surrender.
Oh yeah, is he gonna try to beat me down again?
Well,
Let's see. Let's see.
it's first going to.
I can take it.
It doesn't even notice that you're even alive. It thought you're still unconscious.
It doesn't
Yeah.
care about
So
you.
instead, he's going to throw one punch at the other really low HP person.
Miss.
Damn.
Miss.
And
Okay.
he's going to throw 2 attacks against the other one. What the fuck? 18.
3 2s in a row? What are the odds? Oh, 18 hits me.
The odds are bullshit. That's what they are.
For 11 damage to you, kill it. That's incredible.
Frick you, I want to people.
First one hits, the second one does not. Oh, sorry, it also healed 10, but now it's going to get damaged. Ragmir, back to you.
Yeah.
Back to Ragmir with the weather.
Lightning
What's the
strikes all
weather
around.
forecast?
On the big guy again.
It's gonna be cloudy with a chance of
Lightning strikes.
Smiting.
Time to get thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck. I will warn you, there is nowhere that you can hit this creature that does not hit one of your party members.
Are they even over here in the back right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you can aim at an empty space, then yeah, that will work.
Yeah. It's anywhere in the circle.
Gotcha.
And then it's just 5 feet.
He just
survives.
succeed. Well, he would have advantage on that anyway, but.
Alright, so it is 6.
Half. 6?
Yeah, because the other 4 doesn't count because it's not stormy before I did the spell.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Adding the whatever for reason.
Yeah.
And then
More plinking away from the archers. I can't believe they're hitting this much. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Clink, clink, clink.
Kill it.
You look. Alright. I'm gonna make attacks. With my new lightning. This thing.
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 6. Oh, is this an attack? Sorry, I messed up.
Yep.
Alright, see if I hit it. Damn it!
Not with a critical fail, you won't.
Alright, I'm gonna spin a key point and do 2 unarmed strikes with my Susano arms to see if I hit with those.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I have advantage?
No,
2D's
because
dead?
2D's on his back. Not exactly being threatening at the moment. Yeah. A 19 does just hit, though.
Okay, and then the second one misses.
Misses.
Let me do the damage. There we go. That's my hunter's mark damage and the 4d4 plus 3.
Okay.
So 10 damage. And that's my turn.
Callum.
I can't even see the other guy, so.
Nope, he ducked back inside behind the wall where you cannot see him.
Well, I need to heal. So for my action, all I have is my last one.
Will it be the finisher?
Probably, because that guy's gonna pop out again.
Okay, while he's healing, Halion, what are you doing?
Halion wants to.
Oh, sorry, that would be a bonus action for you, Keith. What do you want to do with your action?
Well then.
Can I get a Expecto Patronum?
I'm out of big boy spells, so I'm the big guy.
Mind Whip. He succeeds.
Well, he succeeds. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I guess it takes half, but it's only 3.
Alright, now it's Halion.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the bonus action on this dude. On the Shield Guardian.
Yep.
Let's do this. Ignore what it is. I'm just using it for the attack button, the attack roll.
Yep.
There we go. And then 13.
Alright. Chronomancer's turn.
Nah, dude. He wants to live. He's gonna run away.
He just touches everyone and then they all disintegrate.
Now that's the holder's job.
Hmm. The Chronomancer will hold his action until it is his next turn or until the big guy goes down.
That's a little
Okay.
weird.
But he will move a bit more into view. Tootie.
Wait, what did he do?
He is holding his action until the big guy goes down.
You already know what I'm gonna do.
So you stand
I'm gonna
up.
shank a bitch.
You may certainly try. 23.
I'm shanking the guy that froze me to death.
Hang on. Before you roll damage on that, you go and you leap at him and try to drive the sword straight through his torso. You definitely hit him, and then everything stops, and you blink, and you are still in mid-strike. I need you to make that attack roll one more time.
I shank him.
You still manage to shank him, pushing through the confusion.
You're like, I'm a turtle. I always move at this speed.
This weird sense of deja vu as the strike still manages to go through the same way. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I think that was all.
You hear a voice as the blow lands goes, "Ah, how interesting. You would make a great test subject."
He's gonna get
Zathamor.
in his sleep.
Would this classify as sneak attack?
No.
No. Okay.
You do not have advantage on this
Interesting.
attack, and no one is close enough.
You're saying enemy. Okay.
Am I flanking? Even though 2D has his back to the
No, that's
east.
good. Gotcha.
Wait, I'm sorry. Were you attacking the shield guardian?
No, I was attacking the freaking.
Okay, yeah. No, you do not get sneak attack on him.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I'll move here, so I'm up with Killick.
Okay, you are now flanking.
Perfect. First one fails.
Fails.
Second one fails. I still need to hit. I'll spend the last key point. Third one
Fails.
fails. And fourth one fails.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
You try, and just like before, the other one just kind of turns and puts its massive shielded gauntlets up in front of it. Your blows rain down on it, but do nothing else. Ranger General's going to pick his bow up again. And fire. Miss. Miss. Whoop. Archer. Miss. Miss. Alright, it's the Shield Guardian's turn. 2D, you have attacked its master. It also heals 10 hit points.
I'll take it. I'll freaking. Oh nope.
You're
I
not
won't take
taking
it.
that.
Come on.
A
Finish me
fist
off.
slams into you as you're trying to square up with the one who cast Cone of Cold on you earlier, hitting you from your blind side and sadly knocking you straight out. Zathamor, you got one coming at you
Yep.
for 11.
That should take me down.
He's
Yep.
also down. Halion, you also attacked its master.
Hmm.
You
Okay.
can't escape these hands.
His last 2 attacks coming at you.
How about a silvery barb?
Well, that depends. Let's see.
Wait a second. Could I fucking...
Okay. Which one do you want him to reroll?
Yeah, mine.
So he put 2 attacks into you. So only one of them is going to get rerolled, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Well,
Yeah.
Still hit.
Damn.
It seems like
Alright.
your words of distraction don't really affect it whatsoever. It's locked in. So 2 attacks.
hey, I'll take it.
He lives.
He does live. Archer. Knock, draw, and loose. And knock, draw, and loose once again. Fail, fail.
No.
Ragnar.
Same shit.
Okay.
I don't think you can do it without hitting someone.
Yeah, now there's not really a spot where you can aim it and not hit somebody.
Well,
You
one's
killed
already
2D.
unconscious, so
2D and the Zathamor.
2. Actually.
You
Like,
don't
is
want to kill them either.
It takes a 3x3 square. You'd have to.
Yeah, it's everything within 5 feet of it.
I can do something about this.
Oh, you can hit me. I'll take the damage, actually.
Killick's fine. With a little lightning amongst friends.
What's the
Exactly.
30 damage if it hits?
It's only 30 damage.
He has
Yeah,
advantage on this, of course. Oh, he fails.
Lonnie?
Shit. Come on, dexterity.
He succeeds.
Hey.
All right,
Yeah.
you can do max damage if you want.
You do 15, he takes 30.
Okay. So he does take 30. It's still standing.
I took the damage so it would die. Because it would be less damage than he's going to get against me.
It is still standing. But not by a whole lot. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Ragnar?
Nah, that's. I guess. Well,
Wait, you can bonus action heal me, you jerk.
I'm too far away from you.
You can't
Why would he
healing
want to
word.
heal you?
Actually, no, I am close enough to y'all. Wait,
Yeah, it's fine.
I guess you could pick up one of the other guys too, huh?
well, actually, no,
It's
I can
fine.
only heal one of y'all. I can't heal all 3 of y'all.
Yep. Bear back at the assertion.
You don't have like mass healing word or something?
It's the same level as the spell. Well, actually,
Yeah, you don't have to.
Maybe
You
use
haven't
a spell.
cast any spells. You've just been concentrating on your lightning.
I just have to move forward a little bit so I can get 2D.
Tootie booty.
All right, there we go. And then for all 3 of y'all,
Ooh.
We'll take 5.
Cool.
y'all are back up.
I'll wake back up again.
Yay.
As this happens, the creature who's been casting these spells kind of picks a hand up and like goes like he's stroking at a non-existent beard. And he goes, "Ah, of course, healers. I should have guessed."
What you mean by that?
It means that next time I'll have to be a bit more thorough.
And get on beer
Oh,
next time.
Kill it.
Come on, archers. You're failing me. All right. Here comes the ultimate super mega Eula of death.
Okay.
Come on, Eula. Oh, I have advantage now. Oh no,
You do.
he's
Yes.
prone.
Well, sorry. Is Zathamor... He just got healed, so no, he is not currently being a threat. So
The first roll was a 19. The second roll was a 1.
that one
If you
definitely
open
hits.
up- Yeah. So, and then the damage. Oh yeah, I need to add an extra d6 to that. So 1 d6. Wait, did he damage me? I'm gonna say I lost my concentration on that thing because I don't feel like rolling for it. Yeah, so I'll just do normal.
Well, you took 15 points of damage, so it would be a Constitution saving throw of DC 15.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah,
So
I
it
think
stays
it's-
up.
All right, I'm gonna add my extra damage. So 1.
It actually would be
3,
10 because it's half of the damage taken, or 10, whatever is higher.
Bam!
Okay.
The lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
I want to like the Eula, like its energy. I guess the lightning storm energy from both Emilio's and River's spells, like amp up my lightning Eula, and I just slice through it almost like it's a lightsaber.
Okay. All right. The weapon is, of course, charged with Serapin's lightning, which is this deep crimson color. As it goes to put up its shield, but you slice right through it, piercing through and just bisecting it.
Yay.
However, the Chronomancer was waiting, was holding his action until the big guy fell. At which point, he begins to chuckle. Well, this has been fun and quite enlightening. Let me leave you with something. He snaps his fingers, and this gout of this yellowish sand-like material spreads out around him in this sudden twisting tornado of energy. And I need everybody in that range to make me...
Good thing you picked them up, Emilio. Or Ragnar.
I don't know.
They would have been
a
dead as fuck.
intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
Heck no, I'm stupid.
I know. I'm not stupid, but not that smart.
I hate to be that guy. Don't forget at disadvantage.
Oh, it's no disability checks, right?
It
That was
doesn't
saving
matter.
throws too.
1 point of exhaustion? Question mark?
That doesn't
Let,
matter
let
for
me
either way.
let me double check.
I guess it only matters for me at this point. And 2
Disadvantage on ability checks. 3 points of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. Well, we all failed anyway.
This is gonna hurt.
Wait, did I fail? No, I've passed it.
You passed.
Each non-undead creature within the...
You all take, those of you who failed, 21 points of psychic damage as you are suddenly awash in memories, like all of the events of the past several days, all the way up and including your battle with Serapin. Everything crashes on you at one point in time. You feel every blow that you had taken, every minor inconvenience that you had while on the road. All of that condensed and forced through your brain all at once. it blinds you. You cannot see anything for the moment while this is happening. And during that time, he simply disappears.
What a jerk.
As the sand fades, you can see your two compatriots down on the ground, blood dribbling out from eyes, ears, and nose.
I'm gonna use my Lament of Lindalia if I can to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
You may do so. As combat is finished.
What is Lament cast?
It gives me a
Cure
few different
Wounds.
options.
Oh,
I can cast Crown of Madness, Fear, Greater Restoration, Mass Cure Wounds with it.
Oh, you can do mass cure wounds with that thing?
Once a day.
That's
Nice
cool.
spellcasting modifier. Okay. Back up.
Cool.
I got the lowest and the highest on the two of those dice.
Nice.
Back up again.
The general kind of rushes over. He goes, "Well, it seems we've beaten them back again. Thank you for the help. Who are you?"
We are part of the part of an initiative to fight back against this I don't want to call it a rebel army, but like this metal army. We've been tracking them, and it led us here. So we're glad we made it in time.
As am I. I don't know if we would have survived this attack without you. Especially that thing, whatever it did to you there at the end. I am Ranger General Berioth, commander of all ranger forces within Sylvanas, such as they are right now. And you can see the other rangers behind him begin to scavenge the bodies and the area around for arrows to replace the ones that they have lost.
So when did they attack?
We've been holding the barricade for 3 days.
3 days.
It started, there is a warehouse further in town, and I had been notified of suspicious activity there and had brought in a few rangers to investigate, but before we could do much, they just sprang out of it and began to attack the townsfolk. Even though I'm not sure what that creature was that you just tangled with, we have seen some others in town, and some of what they have is terrifying. He points over to where you can see some of the flames consuming this house over here are a bright blue color.
Oh yeah, I see that.
They have weapons and abilities I've never seen before. We've done all we can to hold them here, at least. It's the most defendable location. Or at least it was, and he looks over at the now broken cart.
Do you have any news of other attacks in any other towns and cities?
No, I've been in here in Lefar for the better part of a week. Since then, I haven't heard from anything else.
And no news from the capital at all.
None. When this started, I sent word back for reinforcements and haven't gotten a response. So,
Yeah, it looks like they started by taking out your communication systems. At least that's what it's seeming to look like, based off the corruption that they've introduced into the areas.
he kind of looks over at the failing defenses and just sighs. I can't hold this. Not with the rangers I have, and I think even with your help here, it would be only a matter of time before they break through and just push us from the town altogether. I need answers. I need reinforcements from Silwyn.
Right. Yeah, we have no idea what's going on in the capital. For all we know, they're facing even bigger threats.
We know a ranger captain and 2 rangers when we're heading back there.
Yeah, we could go and see if maybe they could, if they're in better shape, they could send reinforcements.
I'll take any help that I can get. If you would be willing to journey to Silwyn and bring word of our struggle here, that would be greatly appreciated. I will try to do what I can to hold them off until then. At this point, the sun is actually beginning to rise since you had come all night. He looks up at the light and says, "Man, it's going to be a long few days, I think. Even if reinforcements do come." Will you do this for me?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it was on our list to do anyways, is to head back there. We're trying to find the head of the snake and cut it off.
Good. In that case, you should speak with Archdruidess Leandra.
Leandra, you say?
Yes. She should be able to rally whatever soldiers we have in Silwen to bring them here.
And where can we find her?
She
Or
should
where should we
be.
find her?
She'll be in the main. I suppose you could call it a palace, being outsiders, but it is the great tree that sits in the center of Sylvanas. It's hollowed out, and we use it as a place of administration and spiritual significance. He reaches into a pouch and he pulls out a ring. And he hands it to you. "This is my personal signet. Show it to any of the guards and they will allow you passage."
Understood.
Main palace and Sylvanas. So Sylvanas is the name of the continent, right?
Sylvanas is the name of the region. It is also the name of the chief deity of the elves. It is the name of their language. It is the name of many things.
Oh, okay. So we're looking for a palace, or is that the same? Should that be in the capital, or
Sorry, I may have said Sylvanas. Silwyn.
Silwan?
Yes, Silwyn is a large. You've seen it on maps, where it's a sort of a large, almost circular like city. And
Yeah,
at the
that's the capital, right?
very heart of it sits a massive tree.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got it now. I was just like, oh, Sylvanas? Is there? Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
You may rest in one of these homes. We've had the civilians evacuate, but there may be some space for you to stay. In the meanwhile, myself and the Rangers are going to try and shore up the barricade.
So when above game, when we go back to through the door, do we see the leader of the headquarters there, or the leader of our initiative?
No. Most he probably does show up from time to time, but not since you guys have been at work.
Okay. Yeah, let's
Speaking of
get some
doorways, I
rest.
think Tootie wants that doorway open.
Oh, the one that this guy was in?
Mm-hmm.
No, so we can rest.
Speaking of Tootie
We can,
and resting,
oh, boy.
are you going to try to make contact with the hunter while you are here in Lafar?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Then that is what we will pick up with next time, as that will be a solo venture.
Hooray.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sad.
So
I was
we'll-
muted the whole time.
We'll see what happens there.
Stop talking to yourself, Keith.
But all that being said, for finally reaching your first major destination within Sylvanas, fighting off a fairly sizable Warforged force, and getting hints at the greater plot yet to be revealed, you guys advance to 7th level.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Hooray.
Now I can become more powerful.
Indeed.
More power!